that our soul departs, من مات فقد قامت قيامته والقبر أول منزل من منازل الآخرة. Qabr, the grave, is the first of the stages of the Akhirah. So those who die, they have already started their Akhirah, or first station of Akhirah. Before we talk about this, where are we right now? نحن في الحياة الدنيا في الحياة الأرضية. We are on the life on earth. And the souls before this life on earth were created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at a certain time. Even before these souls are within our bodies, because the souls are associated with the bodies when we come to this dunya, on this earth. This body is made for this earth. It is made from earth, it is made for earth. But our ruh is created before that. إِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّتَهُمْ. Allah took from the back of Adam all of his children, all of his offspring, and He spread all of them in front of Adam. That was not the bodies, that was the souls. The souls of everybody who will exist, the children of Adam, all those who will exist, were shown to Adam. So our souls were created even before this dunya. That is one stage. The next stage is this dunya, and I'm going quickly over this. When this soul that Allah created long time ago with Adam is destined to come to a specific body, when we are fetus, Janeen fi rahb al-um, an angel is being sent with this soul created by Allah that will be put into this body. And then we are born and we live for how long Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destined us to live, as the second stage. And by the time we die, the ruh, the soul, goes back to Allah. It goes back to Allah. But at this time, according to what we have done in dunya, the souls of the believers will be in illiyin, in al-abrar fi na'im. They will be in a specific place. They will be sorted out. And the souls of those who did not believe will be in Sijjin, in a lower place together. And here we start in a different time, a different life called Hayatul Barzakh, the interim life, or the life in the grave. And it begins from the time we die, starting with Su'al al-Malakain. The two angels will ask you, all of us, the three known questions: who is your Lord? What is your religion? What do you say about the Prophet sent to you? Based on your answers, believers will say, my Lord is Allah, my deen is Islam, and my Prophet is Muhammad alayhi salatu. They will be shown their place in Jannah. They will be able to smell Jannah, their place in Jannah. Everything will be beautiful, and even a door will open to them for Jannah. Seeing that, they will say, Rabbi aqim as-sa'a, oh my Lord, I can't wait. Let the sa'a, let the hour, let the day of judgment comes. I want to get to my place. On the other hand, those who did bad in this dunya, al-mujrimeen, al-kafirin, al-munafiqeen, when they are asked the questions, who is your Lord, what is your religion, what do you say about the person sent to you, يقولون what, I don't know, لا أدري. يقال له لا دري. May you never know, and he will be punished, and he will be shown his place from Jahannam from that time, and he will be able to even feel the flames. يأتيه من لهبها وخشبها وحريقها. He will be able to smell and feel a little bit of Jahannam. النار يعرضون عليها غدوا وعشيا. Every morning in the first portion of the day, later in the night, or in the later afternoon, fire, they are submitted to the fire. ويوم تقوم الساعة وأدخلوا آل فرعون يعني كان ذلك قبل الساعة. And on the day of judgment, let the people of Fir'aun get to Jahannam, meaning they were submitted day and night in the grave before Yawm al-Qiyamah. So believers will be in a state of pleasure, na'im في القبر. ليس القبر تراب ورمال وعظام ودم. It's not going to be like this for the believers. It's not like blood and dust and sand, and it's nothing like this. It's a different dimension of life in pleasure with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, na'im. From the time they die, إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة. At the time of death, those who said our Lord is Allah, and they were on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, istaqamu, remain steadfast, angels will come down on them. لا تخافوا, don't fear. ولا تحزنوا, don't be sad. وأبشروا, have glad tidings of what's coming ahead. بالجنة, Jannah is waiting for you. So from the time of death, it becomes clear for the person whether you are going here or there. And such will pass the period of the grave. And dunya continues. How long is the dunya, by the way? How long is life on earth? How long? For what it is, maybe a few thousand years, few 100,000 years. But for me and you, how long it is? How long is it? لا, يعني 70 years, 100 years, the time that you will live, that's your dunya. The whole dunya, this stage is just like the years you will spend on earth. Very limited. In reality, it's very limited. If you compare it to before and after, it's limited. Adam alayhi salam died since thousands of years. He's in the barzakh. And barzakh itself, or the grave life, is in itself is short. Is like not the main thing. The main thing is still yet to come, al-yawm al-akhir. So this dunya is the shortest period. Mata'ul ghurur. Allah said it's just like an amusement. It's like a flashing kind of thing. So this is the whole dunya. Everybody dies towards the end of dunya itself. By the time we die, khalas, you started. But those who are alive on earth, the signs of the day of judgment will keep appearing. منها العلامات الصغرى ومنها الكبرى. Some of these are minor, some of these are major. Most, if not all, the minor signs are already there. The ba'ath of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the coming of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam being the last prophet, is in itself one of the signs of the day of judgment. وعثت أنا والساعة كهاتين. Me and the hour are sent like these. Even though he was sent more than 1,000 years, but that, in comparison to the age of life in general, is short. ومنها كثير من العلامات علامات الساعة الصغرى ظهور الفتن كثرة الهرج, a lot of killing, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of everything is upside down. يوسد الأمر إلى غير أهله. Those who are not qualified will lead. تقارب الزمان. You see that the time becomes very short. تطاول الناس في البنيان. People are competing in who will build longer buildings in one of the tafasir, and many other signs that most of them are already almost there. وثم العلامات علامات القيامة أو الساعة الكبرى. Then the major signs of the day of judgment. ومن أول ذلك ظهور المسيح الدجال وظهور عيسى بن مريم, نزول سيدنا عيسى بن مريم عليه السلام يقتل الخنزير ويكسر الصليب ويحكم بشرع الله ويتبع محمد ويصلي خلف إمام المسلمين. Isa alayhi salam will come down, بل رفعه الله إليه. Allah has raised him when they tried to crucify him. And he is alive in the sky. Allah will send him down to fight against the Antichrist, al-Masih al-Dajjal, along with al-Mahdi, who will be a prophet, whose name will be Muhammad ibn Abdullah, from the followers and from the lineage of Sayyidina Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. Him and Sayyidina Isa, both of them will fight along with the believers, al-Masih al-Dajjal. Around this time, Ya'juj and Ma'juj, Gog and Magog will appear. All of these creatures who will make and cause a lot of destruction on earth, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of them at the end. وَيَحْكُمْ عِيسَى عَلَيْهِ السَّلَامُ فَتْرَةً مِنَ الزَّمَانِ. Isa alayhi salam will remain on earth for a period of time, regardless of how long, 7 years or 40 years. He will get married like any normal human being, and he will die at the end. ثم يرتد الناس أو يعود الناس بعد ذلك. After living very good time with Isa alayhi salam and Mahdi, تخرج الأرض بركتها. People will be enjoying because of justice and because of everything that's happening and the good leadership. Earth will give out its barakah, its blessings. So much so that a fruit, like a piece or one fruit would be enough for a group of people. Like an apple, you can eat one or two or maybe a few apples. One apple will be enough to feed several people, for example. But after that, people will go back and they will forget the deen. And يرتدون عن دين الله سبحانه وتعالى. ولا تقام أو لا تقوم الساعة حتى لا يقال في الأرض Allah. People will wake up one day and Quran will be lifted from the Masahif. amongst many other signs. And the last of all of these signs, or one of the last, will be غروب أو شروق طلوع الشمس من مغربها. Sun would rise at the west, and here begins the day of judgment. ثم تخرج نار من اليمن تحشر الناس إلى أرض الشام. A fire will appear from Yemen, pushing people, going all over earth and bringing people all the way to Sham or Syria, Palestine and Syria area. This is where people will all, whoever is remaining there, عليهم تقوم الساعة. The hour will come over them. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala orders Sayyidina Israfil, the angel, to blow, he will blow twice in the horn. The first time, وَنُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ فَصَعِقَ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ. He blows in the horn, everybody in the skies and everybody in the earth, everybody who is alive will be stunned. They will come to an end. They will die. And even the angel of death and Jibreel and Mikael, all of them will die. ولا يبقى إلى الله عز وجل يتساءل يقول لمن الملك اليوم. To whom belongs the kingdom today? أين الملوك؟ أين الجبارون؟ أين المتكبرون? Where are the kings? Where are the tyrants? To whom does the kingdom belong today? ولا يجيب عليه إلا هو سبحانه وتعالى يقول لله الواحد القهار. Kingdom today belongs to Allah, the one, the subduer. حتى يأذن الله يحيي الله عز وجل الملائكة يحيي إسرافيل حتى يأذن له بالنفخ المرة الأخرى. The second blow in the trumpet. ثم نفخ فيه أخرى فإذا هم قيام ينظرون. When he blows the second time, everybody will stand up, will come back to life. Everybody will rise up. قيام ينظرون, looking around. And here begins the official beginning of the day of judgment. Several stages will come from al-ba'th, from that time of resurrection or coming back to life, to al-nushur or al-hisab, reckoning, to shafa'at al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, to the suhuf, the tayr al-suhuf, receiving your own books, and the scale weighing the books and weighing the actions, to all the way through passing over the bridge, which is over Jahannam, and making it to the other side to Al-Jannah, or falling in Jahannam before that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us all. I continue to talk about more details from the resurrection time at Yawm al-Ba'th, beginning of Yawm al-Qiyamah and on, next time, inshallah. جزاكم الله خير وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين.